I think the vision of the social entrepreneurship program, as we have it here, is that we don't really think that we can teach students how to be entrepreneurial. We can expose them to entrepreneurial examples. But the best thing I think that we have going for us is that we can expose students to entrepreneurial situations. And so I think the vision of the social entrepreneurship program is really to find ways in which we can, experiential learning ways, that we can expose students to situations where they are forced to be entrepreneurial. The local programs, started off at 2005 with a grant from Burton D. Morgan, and we needed to do that. We needed to get our footing and really understand our local space and really understand different organizations that were beginning to think about this issue of social entrepreneurship. We have worked with Goodwill. We've worked with the Christian Children's Home of Ohio. We've worked with Camp New Hope, a wide variety of organizations locally that we've worked with. Basically what it is that what we're trying to do is once the students that have gone through some kind of a local experiential learning experience, maybe the regular social entrepreneurship program that we have in our region in Northeast Ohio, then what we want to do is we want to take those same skills that they built then and try to expose them to situations in other cultures in other parts of the world. And what is really interesting and what we found out with the global part of things is that some of the organizations that we hope to work with are ahead of the US organizations. They're ahead in their thinking, in their entrepreneurial thinking, and that's really exciting for us to be able to access those kinds of institutions or that caliber of institutions for our students. What we do is we give students certain elements of where they might find the information to learn what it is that they need to know to solve the problem. And then the students actually have to solve the problem. So it's not about, follow step X, Y, Z, so on and so forth. And social entrepreneurship is a process as well. It's a way of thinking, because what you have to do is you have to be the contrarian, and you have to ask the question, well, what would happen if I change this a slight way? How could I innovate? How could I make this different? Would that make it better?